How does Portugal's most famous dessert compare to its Chinese relative?
Amazing!
How does goat cheese flavor ice cream taste like?
Amazing!
What was the best pork dishes we've ever had in our life?
Amazing!
We went from street food to Michelin star restaurant to bring you the best of the Portuguese food. Say roll the introduction.
Well, introduction.
We actually haven't shot the introduction yet.
Oh.
Okay. Today I'm with
Ariel. I'm 6 years old. I'm Erin and I'm 7 years old.
Hey, why you're here today? Okay, get over here. What's your favorite dessert in Portugal?
Egg tart.
Egg tart. How about you?
Pastel de nata.
Is that a different thing?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's the same
It
thing. We don't have enough egg tart video from Portugal, so I went to Chinatown to buy some egg tart for today's video. There are two types of egg tart. This is Portuguese egg tart. This is Chinese egg tart. So we're gonna taste it. Okay, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Chinese egg tart.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very creamy, not very sweet. I like the texture of the side.
Me too.
So now let's taste the Portuguese egg tart.
Ooh la la. It has things on it. And back in Portugal, there's no things. You said before I
Portuguese one is heavier. It's a little bit sweeter. Chinese one is a little bit lighter, and also softer, right? They're both very, very good. And I'll say that when you go to Portugal, when you eat it at shop, it's hot, it's fresh, right? That's even better, but it's really, really good if you go to Portugal. Absolutely eat.
pastel de nata.
Ariel, we went to a food tour, remember?
Yeah.
Do you like it? What do you like the most about the food tour?
The ice cream.
The ice cream. What flavor of ice cream?
Mango and strawberry.
Yes. So this food tour, we have it's a private food tour. Our host name is Carolina.
Oh yeah.
She's a very nice girl, right?
Yeah, but she doesn't look so good and her hat is kind of funny.
I don't think so. I think she looks good, but she's very nice. She took us to the best ice cream shop in Lisbon, right?
The best?
According to her, it's the best one. Do you think it's the best one?
Yeah, since I only went to one.
Ah, you went to more than one. What other shops did she took us to?
She took us to egg tart place, and they only sell egg tarts with, and they also have butter on it, and you can put cinnamon on it, and I think the other bottle salt.
Is it yummy?
Delicious.
Yeah, it's very delicious. So Carolina took us to a pastry shop in the Amafa district. She said it's the second best in the city. It's much less crowded than the one in Berlin, which is the best, but you normally need to wait in line for 30 minutes. So we didn't wait in line at all, which is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Carolina took us to another pastry shop. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's the one with the fish one.
Yeah, with fish. I think they use a tomato and use a cod, mix them together, then they bake pastry. This was the first time we ate the baked pastry with fish, right? Do you like it? You don't remember? I think it's pretty good.
I remember, but I don't really like it.
You don't really like it? Well, because it's not sweet at all.
Yeah, but the egg tart is better.
Yeah, egg tart. Of course, egg tart is better. Do you remember the place she took us to drink the wine in chocolate cup and you ate a chocolate?
Oh yeah.
It's just like in a very narrow street, right? Do you like that chocolate?
Yeah. It's the chocolate cup. They poured wine in the chocolate cup. They asked you if you want a cup or a chocolate cup. And everybody asked for a chocolate cup.
For adults, you can drink their special cherry wine in the chocolate cup, which is quite tasty. For kids, you can eat the chocolate cup without the wine, right? Do you like that chocolate cup?
Yeah.
Then Carolina also took us to a restaurant. You remember that restaurant?
No.
No, you don't. It's a very small restaurant. It's a very more small restaurant by the street. We're sitting outside You don't remember at all?
No, can you tell me what we eat?
We eat some ham, some cheese. They're very delicious. We eat some local sandwich called bufana. We eat sardine.
Oh, that one.
And they have some tasty olives. Do you remember? Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I like it too. So it's one of the more authentic local food, and it's very good, especially sardine. Very, very tasty. So overall, I thought that was a great food tour. Carolina is a very good host. We would recommend it. Would you recommend it? The food tour? Maybe. Okay. Then what's the next thing you want to talk about?
Welcome to Isabel's house for dinner.
So we went to a local's house to have dinner, and her name is Isabel. Now you want to talk about the appetizer?
Yeah, so there's there was meat called a kind of Portugal. Well, it was Portugal.
Portugal sausage. They have like a Jewish sausage. They have a traditional sausage. We ate them with cheese, right?
Wait, cheese?
Yes, they also have cheese for appetizer.
No.
And they also have carpaccio.
I know carpaccio.
That's the soup, tomato-based. Carrots. The appetizer have tons and tons of different food. I almost thought that was the entree.
Okay.
It was very good. It was really good. So the second course is a cod dish. It's basically sort of some baked cod, where they put cod and cheese and vegetables.
It's kind of soup.
It's kind of soup.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's very dense, right? It's very dense and tastes very good. The flavor of cod really came out, mixed with all of the vegetables. It's really yummy. Do you agree?
Whoa. Yeah?
Yeah. So I ate probably too much of that dish, and because it's very, very good. And I ate so much, then when the next course came out, I was like, I have no room. But the next course was probably one of the best dish we've ever ate.
The meat one?
Yes, the pork.
Oh yeah, the pork was so good. I almost fainted at that time.
You almost fainted. The pork is called slow roasted black pork. I think the secret is that it's very, very slow roasted with really low temperature. I think Isabel says that she cooked it for 18 hours. So that's why it's very tender, it's very juicy.
And
when
very fresh.
Very fresh. You mix them with the baked vegetable, it's just heaven. It is one of the best, if not the best, the pork we've ever had.
That's why it's called Portugal.
You love that?
Yeah, yes. Since you have more in common. Since there's no more pork in common. Fine, there is.
So after that, it's a dessert.
And for dessert, we ate ice cream. Well, I think it was vanilla ice cream and a giant pie.
Oh. So the hot cake and cold ice cream, when you eat them together, it's really good. So overall, it's a fantastic 4-course meal, and it's the Portugal version.
And that all together, it's delicious.
It is delicious, but more importantly, Isabel is such a great host. She's so friendly, and I think she's talkative in a good way, and she listens well. So many good stories to share with us. It's a 3-hour dinner, but the time flew by. Then before we know it, it's done, right? It's over, and we could stay there for more time.
And also, she has a dog.
Oh yeah, she has a very big, fluffy dog. We've traveled so many countries, and we love to try different food things. But this experience is probably one of the best food experiences we've ever had. Not only we have fantastic dinner, but also spending fantastic time with local and just really learn the culture is literally one of the best. It's definitely one of the highlights of the trip.
If you like our video, please do a comment or subscribe. Thank you.